first graders, it's Mrs. McGurl, and today we're going to move on with our number corner by looking at the calendar. We have the month of January in the year 2021. We left off by uncovering Wednesday's day 6. So now today is Thursday, January 7th. We will probably have another math problem to solve. Ooh, it's an unknown math problem. It says 7 equals something or blank plus 2. So what works with 2? What do you add with 2 that will make 7? If you're good at your number facts, you might already have the answer. If you need to think, I can count from 2 on to get to 7, that's one strategy. Another strategy you could use is if you know we have 7, you could know what we know about, we could use our subtraction, take the 2 away from 7, and then you would know how many you'd have to add. So take a few minutes, see if you can use one of those strategies. And your answer should be 5. Now I'm going to show you if I started with 2, I could count on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 more would get me to 7. Or if I started with 7, I could take 2 away, and then I would still have 5. So 5 and 2 more would be 6, 7. So the answer that would go in the box should be a number 5. Okay? Then we're going to move on. We have our days in school chart, and we're going to look at counting by tens for the rows or the lines that are already completely filled, and then we have 2 ones. So let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82. So when we take our pencil and add another one, it will make it, I have to get a color. It will make it 83 days. It still doesn't want to do it. Here we go again. There we go. 83 days. Remember that because on the next page, we are looking at the total days we've been in school, and I'm going to have to erase the 2 and make it a 3. We are going to have 83 days. And so now the 3 goes after the 8 in the tens place. The 3 is my ones number, 83. Save that too. Okay, today for our normal math lesson, we are going to be working on adding 10 and some more and 9 and some more. So we'll be working on those math problems. You should be able to be doing that, and I'll know you can do it successfully when you can complete some problems during our small group time. Okay? So now I am going to use this little number rack. You have a number rack that we sent home with you. If you want to find it or pull it up, you can. If you don't know where it is, that's okay. You can look at mine because I am going to be doing some story problems with you, and we will be using the beads. Remember on the top row, we have 10 beads, 5 are red and 5 are white. The same thing is on the number rack at the bottom row. We have 5 red and 5 white. So there's a total of 20 beads on my number rack. Today's story problems are going to be more problems about penguins. And we know penguins love to eat fish, don't they? So they're going to be swimming and eating some fish. Did you know they could eat up to 20 fish in an hour? Wow, that's a lot of fish. The first penguin story problem I have says there was a penguin who ate 10 fish. So I'm going to remember that, and I'm going to slide all 10 beads on the top over. That represents his 10 fish that the penguin ate. Then that penguin decided to eat 3 more fish. So I'm going to look down below and count off 1, 2, 3 of the beads and slide them over. How many fish did the penguin eat in all? He ate 10 and some more, 3 more. So it would be like writing 10 fish he ate plus he ate 3 more. And I bet you have the answer. Say it. 13 fish. You could say 10 and count on 11, 12, 13. Or you might just know there's the 1 for the 10 and 3 more in the ones place. Awesome. Okay, I have to see which one clears it. How do I clear it? Hang on, there it is. We'll clear it, and now we start with another problem. The next problem says, on Sunday, Penny the penguin ate 10 fish for breakfast. So watch again. I'm going to move 10 beads on my number rack over. If you have your number rack, you could do that. Otherwise, just watch. Then she ate 6 more fish for lunch. Here's 5 red, and 1 more makes 6. So look at that. How many fish did she eat all together? Well, we had 10 fish on the top line plus 6 fish she ate. What do you think? Yes, 16 fish. You could say 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Or you could say 10 on the top row and 5 more makes 15 and 1 more makes 16. Or you just might get it. There's a 10 and 6 makes 16, right? Okay. I'll clear it and start another one. This time, if you have a whiteboard, or a paper, I would like for you to try to write the number sentence, okay? So now it's Monday, and Penny decides she's going to eat 9 fish. Ooh, so 9 fish is fish. I have to move 9 beads. She ate those 9 for breakfast, and for lunch, she's going to eat 6 more fish. So 5 and 1 of those makes 6. So I want you to just sit there and think. We know we're going to write the 9. Whoops, I have to get my pen. We're going to write the equation. 9 plus 6. And we have to solve it. Well, this is a 9 problem. And a 9 problem, you can use several different ways to figure out the answer. You could start with 9 and count on 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay? So I know I can solve it by starting with the 9 and adding the 6 more. But didn't you think when we were doing the tens with a number, we could get the answer a lot faster? The neat thing about when you add a 9 with a number, you can do a little trick. You can make it look like a 10 with a number and get the answer quickly. In order to do that, we have to kind of trade. What I would do if I wanted to make this 10 up here, I would have to then take this white bead and take it away from the bottom level and move one at the top over. So we're not adding any beads, we're just trading. The one from the bottom is going back and we're putting the one on top over to make it a 10. So now it looks like we're adding the number, we're adding the number 10 plus 5 more. And when we add it as a 10 plus 5, it equals 15. Just like we got when we added the 9 plus 6. If you like adding 9 plus 6, you can always do it that way. But if you want to do the trade, then you can see it as the same thing as adding 10 plus 5. Okay, you just trade one of the beads. I'm going to change that and start over. You can erase your boards. Okay, so now we're going to do another story problem. This time we're going to start with the penguin went out and it ate 9 fish. 9 fish for breakfast. And then he goes back out at lunch and eats 2 more. So if you have your number rack, you can move over 9 and 2. And if you have a whiteboard, we're going to write the equation 9 plus 2 more. Now that one you can probably get rather quickly. What's 9 and 2 more? Yes, you say 9 and count on 10, 11. So it would equal 11. But if we want to try that strategy of trading so that we have a 10 on top, I would have to move this back over so I could put this one to make it a 10. We just traded a bottom one for a top one. Now this is 10 and one more and we get 11. Whoops, I always forget. I have to click on that crayon. 10 and 1 equals 11. Okay, we're going to do another one. I'm going to erase. You erase 2. This time, the penguin is going to go out for breakfast and eat 9 fish. And for lunch, he's going to eat 4 fish. So I'm going to move over 4. Write your equation. 9 on top plus 4 more equals 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Did you get 13? Now, I could have done it a different way. If I wanted to, I would have to take one from the bottom to make this one go over on top to make it a 10. And if I added 10 and 3 more, it also would have been 13. Okay, one more, and then we'll be done. Try this one. 9 plus 5. So the penguin goes out and it eats 9 fish for breakfast. Then he goes back out and he eats 5 more at lunch. I want you to write the equation and solve it. And if you have a number rack, you would have moved, not, whoops, sorry, not that. 9 plus 5. Whoa, that one popped back. I want you over there. I need 5 on the bottom. Okay, so 9 plus 5. See if I do it the same way as you. 9 for the number on top or of the breakfast. And then 5 is for the number you ate at lunch. And what did you get when you added them together? 14. Yes. And I also could have seen it as a 10. If I wanted to see it as a 10 plus some more, I would have traded the bottom bead for the top bead, and then I would have had 10 and 4 more, which also would have made 14. Awesome. Okay, I want to go back to the next slide. Today, for our small group, all you're going to need is your marker board and a marker or paper and pencil, or not pencil, like a darker marker, because we're going to do more of those story problems, adding 10 and some more and 9 and some more. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.